Every Day is directed by Michael Sucsy and is based on the 2012 young adult novel, also called Every Day, written by David Leviathan. The film stars Angourie Rice, who portrays the main female character, Rhiannon, and I think this was a decent YA romance film that exceeded the very low expectations that I had for it. This is in no way a must-watch movie. There are some problematic aspects of it, particularly the ending, but there is some fun that could be had with the creative premise. The story is about a spirit named A, who wakes up in a different person's body every single day. One day, A falls in love with Rhiannon while inhabiting Rhiannon's boyfriend, Justin, and makes the decision to try to continue the relationship by explaining to Rhiannon the details of these extremely peculiar circumstances.
I am someone who wakes up in a different body every day. Always someone my age. I'm never too far from the last, never the same person twice. And I have absolutely no control over any of it. The day that Amy shadowed you at school, I was Amy, and the day that you went to the beach with Justin, I was Justin.
The film revolves around Rhiannon's response to this unbelievable phenomenon, and the film makes you wonder, will Rhiannon be able to believe A? If so, how will they continue their relationship? A wakes up as a boy, girl, and in one instance, a transgender character. This film caused me to be very grateful for the body that I have, since that's the one thing A would want in order to be able to live a normal life. If this premise intrigues you, you'll probably enjoy this film. I was real skeptical of it being any good because the studio did not screen the film early for critics, and that's typically a red flag that it's not a good film. I had to buy a ticket, and I can't say this was a great movie, but I also can't deny that I enjoyed some aspects of it. The setup's strong, the actors did a good job, and there's some moments of enjoyment. However, after an hour into the movie, I started checking my watch, hoping the film would wrap up soon. It has a running time of an hour and 49 minutes, and that last portion of the film was mostly disappointing for me. I initially thought the creators did a good job on setting up A's character, but then there's one thing that happens that I'm not going to spoil, but I felt it completely went against what we were led to think about how A's spirit works. And it really took me out of the story. They clearly do this thing as it's convenient to the plot. And ultimately, the main question that audiences want answered is, how will Rhiannon find a way to continue this relationship? The film fails to deliver a satisfying conclusion. To the movie's defense, I can't think of anything else they could have done with this weird premise that they were forced into. It is very intriguing, but the premise sets the creators up for a lousy ending. I don't want to say the ending was happy or sad, but it was one that wasn't mind-blowing. It was just kind of like, oh, okay. I felt very indifferent about it, and that's really all they could do. It made the last 49 minutes of the film not feel like it had a great payoff. I'm going to give Every Day a C+. I love talking about movies, but one thing I love more is talking about movies with you. So leave a comment if you have any questions or have an opinion you'd like to share. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, you can click right here for more icy and chilly EskimoTV reviews.